Cert higher level question. It's on area and volume. And just to show how straightforward some Leaving Cert questions can be, and also that it's important to show all your working out, because that working out is going to get you attempt marks. Here we have a sand timer, or like an egg timer. It's a 3D object, so you have to be able to visualize it in 3D. And it tells you it's a hemisphere at the top, it's a cylinder in the middle, and then a cone at the bottom. And it asks you to find the volume of that grey shape on the top of the sand timer. The first thing you want to do in a question like this is to write down the formulas. The volume, the total volume, is equal to the volume of the hemisphere plus the volume of the cylinder plus the volume of the cone. So we want to show the examiner from the outset that we know that. We need to write down the formulas for each of these, again, to show the examiner we know what we're doing. It's 2/3 pi r cubed plus pi r squared h plus 1/3 pi r squared h. Okay. Yeah, the second and third one there, I think, are in the logbooks. This one you'll need to know, or you'll need to know that the volume of a sphere is 4/3 pi r cubed. That's in your logbooks. And then you just get half of the number 4, and that gives you the 2/3, because a hemisphere is half a sphere. Okay, give your answer in centimetres cubed. They're all centimetres, that's good, to 2 decimal places. If you don't leave it to 2 decimal places, you're not going to get full marks. So we'll go across here and we'll fit in what we know. It doesn't tell us to take pi as anything, so we're just going to use the calculator value. 2/3 by pi by the radius cubed. And the radius is 1.25 cubed. Plus pi, again, by the radius squared this time, multiplied by the height of the cone, which is 3.5, plus the cone, which is 1/3 pi, by the radius squared, which is 1.25 squared, by the height, which is 1.5. The perpendicular height. Sometimes it might give you the slant height. You'll have to use a little bit of Pythagoras theorem in there. We'll stick all that into your calculator, and you should get 23.73 as an answer. Okay, you just use the pi button on your calculator. For example, I'll do the first bit, 1.25. You just run across it. Make sure, please, that you use brackets. When I do that, I'll get 4.09 for that. I'll work across there and I'll add them all up. My answer there, 23.73. Most of the work, in fact, probably 7 out of 10, is for getting down this far. Okay, laying it out properly, showing the examiner, I know what the question is asking me. I'm showing that here. Here are the formulas required to get the answer. And in this step, here are the values necessary for those formulas to work. And you should be getting about 7 out of 10 for that.